I'm in Slovakia, Bratislava being the capital, and I find it's very near the border with Vienna. So what other logical thing to do than a border patrol? So let's check out the map. I'm going to head to the northwest, check out this rail bridge over what looks like Moravian River. As you can see, the border runs right down the river. Then we're going to fly back down to the southeast, quite a way down, well 8 miles, not that far, to bridge, Lavrinkoni Bridge across the Danube River. And continue, cut right across this town of, what is it? Petrazalka to waypoint 3, which is, looks like a border crossing with an island, kind of an island situation here in the middle of the river. So that's a good one to check. And then lastly, on the river again, hydroelectric dam, which also has a road across the river. So double function there. So just to zoom back out, this is a big picture going northwest, then really just coming back down to the southeast, pretty much along the Danube River, picking up these 2 bridges and a dam. That's it. So we're just about ready to take off. Let's go and check it out. Ready for takeoff from Bratislava. It's only a short route, 66 miles I think, but short legs, so I won't go too fast. Full power, fuel brake, off, rolling, 20 knots, 40, 50, 70, 90, 110, rotate, squeak of the tyres, gear up, flaps up. Cool, taking off to the northwest already, just a slight left turn to get on the track, 220 knots, I'll throttle back a little. There's the tower, and cues to the controller. Had a bit of a storm here earlier, so there's still some clouds about. Get the trims sorted out, probably sit on 250 knots I think. And we should be leaving her airspace about now I think, but anyway, there you go. Copy that.
Symphonic Tower, MiG 007 frequency change.
So the airport was about 400 feet above sea level, so I'm planning to fly about 2,000 barometric. .250 knots, and good thing I decided to climb. It's quite hilly here. So we're cutting across to the northwest. We're going to pick up that river which feeds into the Danube at a small bridge. That'll be the Danube River over there actually. Let's get the tip cam out there. Yep. We can see it curving off about 11 o'clock. We're coming back down that way. Cool. Okay, we're about 4 miles out. We're going to go slightly to the north. So we can try to pick up this bridge on our left side. We're at 2,060 feet, which is pretty good. As usual, there's a heap of good things to look at. Every place we go to is interesting. So here's the river we're trying to pick up. I'll just get a little bit more to the north. See some windmills off in the distance, or a wind farm or something. A bit cloudy over here. Okay, let's slow up. Try to spot this bridge on the left. Let's get the left wing cam out.
Slow right up. Okay, it's got to be up. I think those trees mark the road, of course. So, yep, sure enough, amongst the trees, there's our bridge. Get a snap of that. Boom. Awesome. Okay, now back down to the southeast. So there we go, that's the first time I've really been able to use that feature, like an avenue, tall trees amongst the farmland, hiding a road and a bridge. Cool. Okay, so we've got about 15 miles, I think, to the next waypoint. Pretty much follow this river. Pretty much. In fact, we might as well follow it rather than climb over these hills. Okay, so next waypoint coming up. Check what it's called. It's another bridge, the Lafronconi Bridge. It's only about 2-3 miles out. Just going to be around the bend. I think I can see it already, actually. Yep, pretty sure I can. Let's keep the speed up a little bit. Back down to 1,000 feet, which is about 600 feet above the terrain here, so let's climb a bit. There it is. Let's get the camera on there. Nice. Get a shot of that. Like a dual carriage, like a split bridge. Yep, excellent. Cool. And here we get a lot of bridges here in Bratislava city. So we've got about 10 miles to the next one, which is a rather ornate, elaborate river crossing. Meanwhile, here's the city on the left. Looking pretty special. Let's pull to the right a bit. Get a better view. Nice. Let's go wooden tip. Awesome. Okay. Keep tracking down the river. Still a bit of rain out there, I think. Okay, about 2 miles out. I think I can see it. Let's get the wing camera out. Yep. So we see a couple of islands and a kind of canal on the right. That's what we're looking for. Just like the bought one. And some kind of probably cargo processing customs facilities in the middle there, but that's what we're after. We'll get a shot of that. Boom. Excellent. And then lastly, the hydroelectric dam, just some way down the river here. I'll just get that camera looking north. Fantastic. Pick the speed up a little bit. Just cut this corner a little bit. Aim straight towards the dam. And we'll fly south to north across the dam. And it's 8 miles out. Wind cap. I think what we've got here is the original river on the right and a canal system on the left. Yeah, because it's very straight. 6 miles out exactly. I think I can see it. I think I can see it. Let's try the fancy view up here. It's pretty cool. Let's try our, well, we've got a moment to spare. Our exciting, sexy view. Nice. Right, so back to business. 4 miles out. Just keep to the south of it. I think I can see it there, coming into view now. 3.5 miles out. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay, let's get our eyeballs on it. And we'll fly up, as I said, to the north across that dam. Yep, that's definitely 2 miles out. There it is. Cool bananas, as they say. Sometimes. There it is. Awesome. Get the wing cam on it. There we go. Fantastic. Amazing. Cool. Righto, back to the northwest to land. Quite a hard turn, this one. That's it, back on track. Get trimmed up. You can see the airport flashing in front of us. It's a good 15 miles out. Let's climb a bit. Well, I get them on the blower. Nearest airport. What do they call it? I think it's Stefanik. Yep.
Stefanik Tower, mix 007 is
20
20 miles
yeah.
southeast, 1,900 feet with Sierra to land.
Mix 007 Stefanik Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind 267 at 8. Flight straight and runway 31. Generic X-ray Lima Juliet contact.
Yeah, if I can get in, I'll confirm that. Thank you.
Fly straight and runway
3-1, dialed in 3-1 on my little nav circle here. 310, which is pretty much the heading we're on. Let's go to the rooftop cam. Got some clouds, we'll just fly around them. Come slightly to the right. Beautiful view there, look at that. Wow, let's go right wing. Awesome. And that's just great. Wingtip, oh no, sorry. I did change that view. Left wingtip works.
Stefanik Tower, generic Oscar Mike. Zulu Quebec Romeo at runway 301 ready for departure, non-departure. Generic Oscar Mike. Zulu Quebec Romeo altimeter 29.902, wind 267.
So what I'll do is I'll fly up at speed, do a quick
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31.
circuit because we're only 13 minutes and 6 seconds into the flight, which is pretty good. I reckon I'll land in about 16 minutes. It's my
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31.
uneducated guess.
Quebec Romeo.
nice one. I forgot about that. Nice angle. Got up there. It's a nice one. Be good for landing actually. Just alter that a little bit. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Might use that later. We might use it now, just for something different. Why not?
Clear to land runway 31 Vic 007.
It's runway 31. So 400 feet, so 1400 feet will be good for the altitude. There's the outer marker. Still left-hand circuit. Yeah, let's do this for a change. We've never used this view before. Got the GoPro blue tack to the top of the canopy. It's runway 30, crossing that river. A little bit low. About 900 feet above the ground at the moment. Okay, nice turn crosswind. We've got traffic 12 o'clock too. Crosswind, cut the throttle. Downwind. There we go. Feels like I'm sitting on a ladder up here. Anyway, it's good for a change. And in case you're wondering, I can see my instruments in my physical cockpit. I don't need them on the screen. So I will throttle back, trim down because I'm going to drop the gear down, and particularly flaps down. It's going to pitch the nose up a lot. There we go. And start turning to final. Throttle is right back. Pretty hard turn. I think we're a bit. Oh no, not too bad actually. Outer marker, 150 knots. Try to trim for landing. I'll turn that radio down on the next mission. She's pretty loud. 132 knots. Bit more juice. Back stick. Yeah, she's quite annoying. Although it's pretty busy here today, I guess. Okay, 122 knots, a bit more juice. Definitely a weird landing from this camera angle. Throttle back, 127 knots, we're still pretty high. Oh, 200 feet, it's not that high. Apparently we're out on glide slope. 117 knots. 113, a little bit more juice, so I get 110 at the threshold. A bit slow, 107. Keep the juice up a bit. Settling. A bit more juice, settling. Stalling at 94 and landing. It's not too bad. Considering the weird camera angle too. Mainly rely on the instruments at that last few seconds. There we go. So there's a quick border patrol of Austria and Slovakia. I hope you enjoyed it.